So today's real-time scenario, the challenge goes like this. So you can see the four different sales guys here: east sales, central sales, south sales and west sales. So out of these four sales, the highest region sales is 725.46k, and which is west sales, right? So if I apply any filters, let's say I'm selecting chair subcategory. Now the chair sales 96.26 in east and highest is in west, which is 101.78. So say here 101.78k sales should get displayed. And if you're seeing a different, let's say furnishings, right? So furnishings, if I'm seeing for labels or if I'm seeing for tables, so whatever the highest sales we are getting, right? So that is something we are going to display in the highest region sales. So for envelopes, for envelopes we are getting central sales. So central sales is highest, hence we are displaying the central sales as highest region sales. So this is a pretty important real-time scenario guys, because since this is a one page, we are not getting that kind of importance. Let's imagine if you are having 20 different pages in your dashboard, right? And if you are selecting any of the subcategory, and if you want to show the highest sales in one page and each different region sales in another page, this use case will get a very important at that point of time, right? Because you are able to see four different sales in one page and highest region sales in another page. So let's see how we can develop this one step by step in Power BI by using DAX. So we are also going to discuss about the DAX and how we can write a measure here. So please watch this video till the end so that you can understand how we can create a measure using this highest region sales. So first east sales, central sales, south sales. Let's create a KPI card for this, and let's say I'm just dragging the sales into the field pane and I'm using filter as a region, right? Let's say central. So for central sales 501.24k, right? And I'm just copy pasting this same one and I'm selecting the region as east. So first I want to display the different sales of a different region and south and final west. Okay, so these are the different region sales. I would say region sales, sum of sales, and always you can change your name. How you can change your name? So click on this field name, rename for this visual, and you can simply type central sales, and second one is east sales. Again click on this drop down, rename for this visuals, east sales, and you can see the east sale name or sales name got modified, and then south sales. So main concept here guys is to create a DAX, because that particular DAX will have to calculate dynamically. For that, what we'll do is first we'll create a measure for total sales. So we'll take the total sales into one measure, and later we create one more small summarize table by dividing different regions into it. So what I mean by that, I'll be showing you in a while. So first we'll create measure for total sales regions, right? And you can create it by writing sum of sales, and sum of sales is an order table. We just select the sum of sales orders table and then click enter here. So total sales region is calculating total sales, right, across all the regions. Now what we have to do is we'll create a summarize table based on the regions, and then we'll pull the max value from that region. So let's say here we have four regions, right, and we'll create summarize table which displays this four region sales, and then we'll pull max sales region from that particular summarize table. Now create one more measure here, and the measure name could be highest sales. The first write max. Okay, so max and summarize will use the summarize table concept here. So simply max is calculating your row by row sales, right? First is table name. Give your table name, which is orders, and then I want to give the region. I want to slice my sales value based on the region. So I want to give the region sales as a text here, and for this region sales I want to allocate total sales by region. So we have created total sales regions, right? So this region sales, right? So total sales region and this particular summarize table. So this summarize table is created virtually. So in the behind scenes of tags, this table will get created, and this the table gets sliced based on the region. So this particular region, orders region, right? And this particular total sales regions we have created a measure, and that particular value will get assigned to this region individual in the individual record. So that means the row by row the total sales will get allocated to different regions. So now we have to close this bracket here, and max, you can see the syntax of max, table comma expressions returns the largest numeric value or the largest string that results from the evaluating expression, right? So this is the summarize table, and we want to get the highest value of this particular region sales. So here the region sales, and we have to close the bracket here. So let's try to pull the highest sales measure here. I'm just selecting the KPI card and then highest sales, and you can see 725.46k. and if you want to see the filtered data as well, you can create this, take this slicer and take the subcategory and select any art. So if you're selecting 9.21, you're getting 9.21 as highest, and charts 101 is the highest, and tables 84 is the highest value, right? And the labels, copy-its, so copy-its is 53 is highest, so we are getting highest value is the highest sales. So if you see the highest sales once again, so what we are doing here is, so we are creating a summarize table, and summarize table we are summarizing based on the orders in the region, and for each region we are allocating total sales, and for the out of that particular sales on the individual record we are fetching the max value by passing those 4 records as region sales. Since this max function, DAX function, and we are just passing this particular expression, and what the expression we want as a highest value, that is we are getting on as the highest sales, and you can see here. And this is again an important challenge guys in your Power BI, and it will helpful in your interview as well as in your day-to-day use case scenarios. If you want to just calculate highest value out of your KPI cards, this will help us. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.